It started with a smile and a spilled drink. Jake Bennett, a 31-year-old mechanic from Boulder, Colorado, had never been good at parties. He was the type to hang by the snack table, nod politely, and pray no one asked him to dance. That night, it was a friend's engagement party. He didn't want to go, but his buddy had begged. So he stood there, sipping flat soda, when someone bumped into him hard. Iced tea spilled all over his shirt. "Oh my God, I'm so sorry," a woman gasped. She had auburn hair, freckles, and a nervous smile that immediately made everything okay. "That's all right." Jake chuckled. "Gives me an excuse to leave early." "I'll get napkins," she said. Already halfway to the kitchen, her name was Lena Carter, a 29-year-old teacher. Sharp, funny, and unapologetically kind. Jake didn't leave early. They ended up talking for hours about music, road trips, the smell of rain, and how they both hated Sundays because it meant Monday was coming. He drove her home that night. By the time she stepped out of his truck, Jake already knew he didn't want that to be the last time. They started dating. Slowly, carefully. Lena had rules. No rushing, no pressure, and always dessert after dinner. Jake didn't mind. He liked the way she took things one step at a time, how she made life feel both soft and solid. They hiked trails, cooked meals together, sang along to old records in his garage. On their 1-year anniversary, she gave him a key to her apartment. On their second, she said yes before he could even finish asking. They got married in a small backyard ceremony. Just family. String lights. Lena wore a simple white dress with yellow flats. Jake said his vows with shaky hands. Lena said hers through tears. "I can't promise we'll always have easy days," she whispered, "but I promise I'll never walk away from the hard ones." 1 year later, she got the diagnosis. Stage 3 breast cancer. Aggressive, fast-moving. Jake remembered how still the room was when the doctor spoke. How Lena just nodded. Later that night, she curled up next to him and said, "I'm scared." He held her like he could protect her with his arms alone. The next year was a blur. Chemotherapy, surgeries, days where she couldn't stand, nights where she couldn't sleep. Jake took time off work, learned how to cook her favorite soups, held her hair back when she threw up, rubbed her back until she fell asleep. They found laughter even in hospital rooms, played cards during infusions, made a game out of how many times the nurse would forget Jake's name. But beneath it all, the truth lingered. The treatments weren't working. One night, Lena asked to go for a drive. It was mid-September. The aspens were turning gold. They drove up to Flagstaff Mountain, their favorite spot. Jake helped her out of the truck, wrapped her in a blanket, and they sat on the hood, staring at the stars. "I don't think I have much time left," she said softly. Jake didn't speak. She reached for his hand. "But Jake, if this is all I get, I'm still the luckiest girl in the world. You gave me everything I ever dreamed of." He broke down, not because she was leaving, but because she still found light in the middle of the dark. Lena passed away 3 weeks later, at home, with Jake holding her hand, their wedding song playing quietly in the background. Her last words were, "I'll love you always." That was 2 years ago. Jake still lives in the same house. He fixed up her old garden, keeps her favorite books on the shelf. And every September, he drives up to Flagstaff Mountain with a blanket, a thermos of her favorite tea, and a photo of the girl who spilled iced tea on his shirt and changed everything. People ask if he's moved on. Jake always answers the same way. I've moved forward, but I carry her with me every step, every day. Because sometimes love doesn't end. It just changes shape. And even when cancer takes someone you love, it can't take the love itself that lives on.
It started with a spill, a nervous laugh, a smile in the middle of a quiet crash. You said I'm sorry, ran to find a napkin fast, and I just knew I didn't want this night to pass. We talked for hours, lost track of time, about Sunday blues and old songs that rhyme. You lit a spark in this mechanic's life, and slowly you became my light. And though the stars have taken you away, I still feel your warmth in every day. In the garden, in the air, in our favorite song. You're gone, but your love lives on. Yes, your love lives on. No rushing, no pressure, that was your rule. Dessert after dinner, your laugh was my jewel. We built a life so simple, so true. And every moment I felt more for you. The vows we said beneath those yellow lights still echo softly through my silent nights. You held my hand through every fight, even when your strength was out of sight. And though the stars have taken you away, I still feel your warmth in every day. In the garden, in the air, in our favorite song. You're gone, but your love lives on. Yes, your love lives on. On that mountaintop, wrapped in the fall, you still found hope when I lost it all. I'm the luckiest girl, you whispered through tears, and I carry those words through the years. I drive to the place where the aspens turn gold, with your picture, your tea, and a heart you still hold. People ask me if I've moved on. I've moved forward, you're in every step, in every breath, in every sunset. Even when the world feels wrong, you're gone, but your love lives on. Oh, your love lives on. Love doesn't end, it just changes shape. And nothing, not even cancer, can take the love you gave, so fierce and strong. You're gone, but your love lives on. This is love.